There we go. There we go. There we go.
All right. Looks like
I am back.
everyone else is kind of filing in. Very good.
I think I
Dassel should
moved
be
one
in
more
a
up there,
moment.
so I'm not right on the edge of your arrow. I thought this maybe you were shooting at me.
No, not at all. I can get rid of that arrow now. I still think that Fantasy Ground should build a ping in there somewhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Of all the things that I wouldn't have thought would be hard to do, that would be so beneficial to so many people, that's what I thought would be as a ping. Because especially when you're all over the maps, where are you? On larger maps, when you're separated or you're trying to get to a location, where's everybody? So anyway,
It's the only thing that I think Roll20 does better than Fantasy Grounds.
yep.
Other than that, Fantasy Grounds 100%.
Oh, you do a much better job than Roll20 of keeping your character sheets up to date and
Oh,
making sure they're all accurate and everything else.
yeah, character sheets on Roll20 are a nightmare.
Well, that's why I have my character. Actually, I have a full sheet on it, which I put them in plastic sleeves and use erasable ink on top of them.
Yeah, I have it. I
Dry
have it
markers.
on PC Gen. I've also got another character sheet off to the side, and I've got a spell book off to the side of that. In addition to the sheet on Roll20. So
I have the sheet on Roll20, but you can't list a lot of the stuff, and it doesn't give you some of the extra stuff. So like I use Hero
Forge or Hero. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hero Labs. Yeah,
There we
I
go.
use
Hero
that.
Lab. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hero Labs. And even this character I've got on Hero Labs as well.
Yeah, most people do use Hero Labs. I found that I went out and I bought Hero Labs and I bought all the stuff, and then I just had to keep buying more and more and add on, so I just kind of quit.
I bought it all at like Christmas one time when they had a half off. It was like a package deal. So
Well, I bought a couple of them because we have a 5e campaign going that was when it was still live, like sitting at the table. And also a 2e, although I didn't use it for that. But I have got 5e and Pathfinder on it. And it works out good.
I can't move anything on the map or move some of my windows yet. I wonder if it's still loading or it's me.
No, probably still
No.
loading. It took me a while to get through there too.
Okay.
Is that Mims?
Oh,
I'm not sure. I don't.
No,
don't think so.
it's not.
that's Rando's mic, I think.
Yeah.
Somebody in the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Rando's on his way back too. Cool.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
Always gotta wait for Luke. First he forgets while he's out there, and then he has to decide which place he has to poop. Big decision, you know.
I know how he feels. We're very similar, Luke and I. Okay, the western half of this foul-smelling cavern is heaped with bones, each scarred by the scraping of teeth. Most of the bones have been cracked open for the marrow within.
That sounds like a ghoul.
Yes, and you see 4 ghouls in the room.
Well, I see one.
See one for sure. And where there's one,
Yeah,
the old saying, there's 3 more. So let's get initiative rolls for everybody who's able.
I had trouble getting back in, so I'm just reloading Fantasy Grounds.
Gotcha.
My rolls go back to the bottom again. A 2. Great way to start the day. And you wonder why I take combat reflexes, because otherwise, if I don't get any action in the first round,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so far down. But if they run at me, I can actually do something. And with my initiative rolls, they're going to run at me because I can't get to them. Oh well.
And I'll run Auric. We'll get him in the combat here. He's got a 9. All right. What I'll do for we'll mostly skip over the players who couldn't make it, so I'll set their initiatives to 1, and I'll jump in with Auric. We'll put his life on the line. See if we can't end it early. All right, ghoul number. Let's see. We've got Darsel. We've got Rampa. We'll wait a second for Sasha to get all lined up here.
If you want to just roll an initiative for me, that's fine.
All right.
It's taken a while.
Here's
Yeah,
with the
don't
natural
ask me to do
Yeah.
it. So.
20 right here.
For sure. 16. Almost.
Didn't I have nothing but higher than a 4 last time? So,
Yeah. And I'll do the same for Rada.
I don't even know why I use D20s. I should use D4s because that doesn't seem to go much higher. Maybe D6.
Yeah, same with Rada. There. Okay, so we got Ghoul 1 in the action. So he 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that draws an AOO, I believe, right? You
Yeah, it
maintain
does.
your...
All right. I will endeavor to hit him.
Oh, Rada with an 18. Okay. Thanks, Rada. Rampa.
See, 18 hit him.
Let's double check here. Let's drop it on him. It says it's a hit.
Shit. Because guess who forgot to target him again?
That's okay.
That show up now.
If you have a mouse, you can always drag and drop it onto the mini too,
Okay.
right from the combat screen.
And that hits him.
That's a hit. He has been struck. Has he been slain? He has.
Can you add the map for me, please?
Absolutely. Send the map out to all y'all. We've got Ratatouille. What is the duration on that second? I'm going to take that off. It's been an hour.
It was 10 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you said 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think you are entangled either. Alexis, let's see, the protection from evil will be burned out. Same with Sasha.
Because we waited at least an hour.
Yeah, like an hour and
Yep.
change. Eldrell is no longer sickened.
My resistance fell off.
Your resist fell off. Oh no. I've got your smite stuff still on there. Did
But
I delete your resist too? I might have.
well, they're not there anymore. I don't know what happened. Do they need to be listed to get me? Because they're listed on my character sheet, but they're not listed there where they were before.
I think they do, but we won't worry about it. I don't think there's any
These
acid.
guys aren't going to hit me for those things.
Not with acid, I don't think. Ratatouille is next up. I moved you up somewhere on the board there, but you can be anywhere you want to be.
Where are the bad guys?
Yeah, they're in over here,
Way up here.
up by Rampa.
South.
Oh,
Okay, so you could have climbed up that way on Gordon Gecko.
that's right.
Okay, so that's very feasible that you're there.
Is Rampa in there?
Rampa's on the other side. You saw a ghoul just race away from where you were and towards Rampa, and then you can see a couple other ghouls, right?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Uh-oh. I can't do much.
Out of fireballs.
Oh, did we sleep?
No, just
Nope.
rested for an hour or so.
Hi, Chihuahua.
You could have changed out your spells if you wanted to or anything like that.
Or you can get back out of there.
Amen.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you could be following
Double move,
in
double
line
move.
if you want. All right. Ghoul 4. Makes the same mad run at Rampa.
All right, see if I can get it right this time. Nope, wrong one. Hang on. There we go. Hit the wrong key.
That is a hit. Okay.
Only 11 points.
He breaks through and he tries to bite you.
Of course he does.
Ho ho, doctor. Not confirmed. That was a big number not to be confirmed.
Yeah, well, he had to hit 24, so he could only hit me if he actually hit roll a 20.
All right, I'm going to need...
A fort save.
Give me 2 while you're at it. The first one's the important one. Okay, second one. All right.
I'm rolling higher numbers.
All right. Ramp is in the game.
And the good news is, we've just blocked the other ones from getting anywhere.
That's
And
right.
delay till after Rampa's turn so I can hopefully get in there.
All right. Sasha, same thing? Or do you have something for these guys?
I don't have anything other than acid, so I'll move forward a little bit. But it's in combat, so odds are not strong. Let's put a -4 on there. And see if we can't roll a critical miss.
I think that's a hit.
Wow, nice roll.
There you go. There's a point of damage. Enjoy it.
Actually, that almost killed it.
There's no way Sushi can get through.
Not without drawing an attack of opportunity or having to make an incredibly high acrobatics check.
Let me look at the acrobatics.
It's a -5 to go through somebody.
Yeah. You know what? We'll just go here. Call it a round.
Okay.
Because if you fail, you fall into my square and you fall down.
Okay.
You don't really want to do that.
Ghoul
right,
2
we're good.
lines up. Darsel.
Okay, I'll go down here. I'll target Rampa and give him a touch of good.
All right.
I bet you're going to shoot your crossbow like you usually do right at me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You feel the nuzzle right in the back of your neck.
Okay, now, I click on that one, right?
Yes.
Okay, that worked.
All right. Awesome.
Okay,
Rampa.
Okay. All right, there's only one thing to do then.
Ghoul 4 is on his last legs.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to try Flurry of Blows. That gives me 2 shots at him.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Oh, good.
Dead.
All right. It's too bad you stayed there, Randy. Go to. All right, I'll stay where I am.
All right.
Yes, I'll go here
Hang on.
and attack that ghoul.
There we go. Let's put Alexis down at number 9.
Oh, I didn't realize you were delaying.
She was
you'd done that.
delaying.
That's
Yes. Perfect.
I was hoping you could go right when I opened the space, which is what I did.
Yep.
Okay.
Alexis.
Got him targeted. I clicked the button. Clicked it again.
There's a
Oh,
hit.
Yeah, I'll take it. Slashing damage of 4 would be doodle points.
4 points.
Get my rolls
Yeah.
for damage anyway.
Oh, I gotta push the button. Push the button.
Yeah, Oric gets up to... where did he go?
He's on the same square as Alexis.
Oh, okay. He teleported there. All right. Ghoul 3. Ghoul 3's got a conundrum. It's going to make you come to him.
It works for me.
Shadow Dancer says, "Wow, that really sucks. They're kind of lodged in that hallway." Huh?
Shadow Dancer calls it a log jam. Ratatouille. You can see a ghoul peeking out at you from across the cavern way across. I don't know if you can. He's looking out. He's licking his lips, licking his ghoul lips.
Shadow Dancer is both Shadow Mist and Sun Dancer in the same word.
They're talking together.
Yeah. Kind of like Brangelina, right?
Exactly. Oh, he's resisted. He points his finger at you. I know that was you. Sasha.
There's no way I can see what's going on that far ahead. Wait, do I see a ghoul up in the top left
You
there?
sure do. Looking out.
Up and out.
Yeah, he's looking out over the thing at Ratatouille.
Oh, well, we have a new target then.
There we go.
All right. Make sure I'm not targeting the other. Yep, I'm targeting the right one. Okay. Fling.
Shh.
There you go.
So you do that and he peeks his head back in. Oh no.
And there's no way Sushi's going to tumble through everybody, so we'll call it a day.
All right, Ghoul 2 with a... doesn't need to do a 5-foot step. He's got a full attack right here. Alexis Nova, watch yourself. Miss. Being encased in steel is helpful.
Well, not really. I have been with scale mail.
Scale mail? That's a great armor class for scale mail.
Well, the shield is it's helping.
Darsal.
I'm hearing noises over here. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Don't fall down.
Yeah, that's a cliff edge.
Yeah, that's down the hole. Yeah. Okay. Don't want to go down the hole.
Not that way, anyway.
What the heck? I'll see if Oric actually does anything if I give him a touch of good.
All right, yeah, he's chomping at the bit to try something.
Yeah.
Thank you, good sir, he says. Rampa.
I got him at ghoul too, okay? Let's see if I can hit him. No.
I think you need a 14.
Then I got it. That's actually a 15. I forgot he's undead.
He sure is. Undead is whole unlife.
Well, we're going to unend it.
And that will do
That's
it.
15. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, the floodgates just opened up.
30. Okay. Oh, sorry. 20. I can't go 30.
All right. It's like the gold rush now. See if you can get to that last ghoul.
Can I push him off the edge?
It's
Yeah.
actually an action.
Yeah, you'd have to do like a bull rush kind of thing, and he would get an attack of opportunity.
I'm coming from this corner edge here,
Yep.
and I've double moved to that point.
All right.
And,
Let's resolve the AOO first, and then you can push.
well, I didn't think I could. If it takes a standard action, I have to double move.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
little move.
If you are still moving up there, though, you do still draw an AOO, I think.
How?
No.
No,
he moves-
you're right. Okay,
this
yes, if you went that way, yeah. Okay.
If you wanted to, bull rush is improved. Bull rush is a feat. Otherwise, they get an AOO when you try and
Well, that
push a
part I
ghoul.
didn't. What? I just wanted to do it for flavor, but
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
all,
I
all it
got
would
that.
end up doing is getting him away from the group. We're all right here, so
Well,
you can
you'd make
still
him
talk
drop
to
50
me.
feet.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
Yeah, you could have killed him just on the drop.
Yeah,
I was
didn't have-
behind it.
I didn't have enough actions to do it.
I was cheering
I
for
know.
you.
Yeah.
All right.
I might do it if he's still alive when it's my turn again.
5, 10,
He might be.
15,
We'll
20,
see.
25, 30, 35, 40. That's as far as Orc could get. He doesn't want to waste Rampa's or Darso's good touch. Ghoul 3. All right. He's going to paralyze you and chuck you off the ledge. What do you think of that, Missy? Ooh, that was pretty good. Nope. Didn't get you. That was his plan, though. And Shadow Dancer says, I think that would have worked. Rada.
What he doesn't know is I'm just learning about my Asmar abilities. I could sprout wings at any moment.
Ooh.
It
Halo.
would be a good thing to happen if you'd have to fall 50 feet.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I don't have
I'm the
it in my
daddy!
character build, but
What's the range on that bad boy?
Oh boy. Uh-oh, I'll get closer. It's 45 feet.
Okay. So if you were up on the wall, you could do it. Okay. Ratatouille has command of the ghoul. His
He's
arm.
my friend. Don't kill him. He's my friend.
Everything goes quiet.
don't push him off the edge.
You still see him up there?
He's kind of like around the corner.
No, he's got partial cover.
Yeah.
So 20% miss chance or a minus?
-2. Ratatouille says don't kill him. He's his friend.
He's his friend?
Mm-hmm.
I like Ratatouille. All right, fine. All right, let's Sushi run in a bit.
He's not
5,
leaving here
10,
undead.
15, 15, 25, 30. Yeah, all right. If he's screaming about being a friend, we'll leave him be.
We can have him lead.
He could find traps.
Do you guys want to do that?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see here.
We'll search this room first, though.
Yeah, definitely. He's got control of them for, I think, the rest of the day. So
5 days.
5 days it is. He should be fun back
No,
in town.
I guarantee it won't be 5 days. He's not leaving here undead, like I said.
Let's see here. There isn't any treasure, just a bunch of bones and stuff like that the ghouls have been collecting.
Okay.
No
No secret doors. Okay.
no
We're
secret
not
doors.
going
or
to know
anything.
if ghouls can fly.
So let's bring the ghoul up. The goulash.
Gosh. All right. And keep on trucking back because that.
So to investigate, you guys came through the middle of this here. I think Sasha and Sushi came around. Maybe Alexis came around that way. So the top one is unexplored, and you know that there was another passageway in the chamber
Going
with
south.
the staircase. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. We'll send the ghoul up to the north passageway.
Go up to the north passageway. So it's a good thing that you did that because the ghoul, let's see here, stumbles into some dangerous mold. All right, so you watch him as he goes through, and you stay back a little bit, which you probably would. So the mold in this little cavern here up of the northern part is particularly thick. Several pickaxes have been tossed into the corner of the room. One of them looks fairly well made, but as the ghoul makes his way through the thick mold, he disturbs something, and a 10-foot cloud of mold bursts into the air. and it kind of settles on him, and he continues through unaffected. But it looks like it's dangerous for people who are living.
Okay, those of you with area spells, we have mold for you.
Or maybe a nature check or something like that.
This mold is different than the haunted mold.
Yeah, this mold is reacting to. It looks like more of a natural occurring mold.
Yeah. But should still be able to burn mold.
Well, there's certain kind of molds that react to certain kinds of energy.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's have Mims, who is probably our resident mold expert, make a knowledge nature check and see what she's got for that. Anybody else have knowledge nature?
Tui?
Rada's got a ton of knowledges.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this is yellow mold, 100% yellow mold, and fire destroys it. Sunlight renders it dormant.
So,
okay, I got a plan.
you
I
got
a
fire?
plan.
What do you want to do with Ghoul 3? Do you want him to come back to you, or do you want him to stay on the other side?
I want him to get a torch and burn all the mold.
All right, done. Ghoul 3 is happy to do that for you, friend.
Yeah.
Just don't get too close to me until he wipes himself off, because he might still have yellow mold spores on him.
He does. He's loaded with them. You guys can stay away from him.
I can burn that too.
Yes.
I plan to.
Let's get that off of you.
Yeah. We'll decontaminate him later.
Let's douse you with oil first.
Yep.
All right, yeah. So takes a few minutes, but yellow mold has been overcome. I will throw the experience points on the character sheet or on the party sheet. Should be that. And the one other chamber is let's see here.
Was there anything else in this area with the yellow mold?
Yes, there was. Treasure for the dangerous mold is a magical pickaxe.
A +1 pickaxe or just a magical pickaxe?
+1 heavy pickaxe.
That'll sell. Unless somebody wants to use it.
Yeah, exactly. Money, money,
Just
money.
some-
Is it considered a martial weapon?
I think so. It might even be simple.
Well, I would think a dwarf would be good at pickaxe, right?
Heavy pick.
Yeah, it doesn't have a high crit rate. Or a high crit number. It's like ×4, right?
It does, yeah.
Oh, that's a scythe.
No, pickaxe. Pickaxe are going bananas.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one-handed, I think. Yeah, one-handed. Does a d6 damage, and it's a one-handed melee weapon, and the critical range is ×4.
Oh, it is
20 ×4, yeah. But it is +1.
Our paladin might want to use that.
I would say,
Or Auric.
I would say that because of dwarves and their affinity for mining rocks, I would say that Darcel would be able to use that.
Yep.
Okay, you got a magic weapon.
Yep.
That's right. You don't have a magic weapon already, do you? Okay.
Where's my hand axe? No, listen. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've got one now.
Woohoo.
Roll 20s.
All right.
Now, did we go down to the passageway down here?
Not yet. That's the final one.
Okay. Gentlemen, we got one more to go.
Last one.
Yep.
The last one of the Misgivings. Okay. So we've got, as you guys make your way in, feel free to put yourself in whatever order. This long cave stinks of rotten meat. And it's a tight tunnel all the way through. To probably go about 30 or 40 feet. And then it opens up into a long cave that stings of rotten meat. The source of this horrific smell is readily apparent. A swath of carcasses is strewn about the floor of this place. I'm pretty sure you detect magic, and you also see a creature, as well as looks like the bottom of the well where it joins up to the top. You saw it out front of the manor.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is where when I look down the well.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see the glowing rock we chucked down here?
You see it in the water. It's probably expired by now, but
Yeah.
let's get some new initiative rolls, please and thank you.
Oh, all right.
Oh, there's something here that's aggressive, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Not friendly.
Quite aggressive and fairly dangerous.
There's my D4.
Hello.
You're Ratatouille. Top of the pops.
I asked my buddy, who's in there?
Yes, your buddy.
And him in.
Where is he?
Say hello, right?
There he is. Hang on. He says it's the bat. It's a giant bat. It's a ghoul bat.
Oh, giant.
Ghoul bat.
A ghoul bat. Oh,
this is
man.
Batman's
I would have
name?
wanted to command him. Come on, do you like this ghoul bat?
No.
Go kill him then.
All right. So he rushes up and attacks.
Oh, nice.
He crits. Better that than you rolling the crit on us. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
exactly. So I'll give you a description of this creature. I might even have a picture of it. Let's see here. This monstrously sized undead bat has mottled, decayed flesh and eyes that smolder with an unholy green glow. And the picture's not the greatest. I should have got a better one. But I don't know why that's what it looks like. You can do knowledge religion checks and I'll tell you what you know about it.
Does he have the friends, or is it just the one?
Just the one. There's probably a couple regular bats roosting down here too.
Yeah, I'll be happy when we kill him. He's a bully.
Ratatouille identifies it as a scaveling, but only knows one thing about it beyond it's undead and has some ghoulish characteristics.
Oh, boy.
What would you like to know,
Special
Ratatouille?
attack?
Special,
Yeah, special attacks.
okay, special attacks, paralysis, but it also has something called a screech, and it can stun those who are in the affected area for a little bit of time.
Is the screech
Think it's an owl?
fear-based?
It is not fear based.
All right.
As well as paralysis and ghoul fever and that kind of stuff.
So that it? Ratatouille, you done? Yep, I guess you're.
All right.
15, 20. And already in action to hit it. It gets close. Am I close enough to hear the screech, or it hasn't screeched yet?
Hasn't screeched yet.
All right.
Guys came rushing in as it was knitting. It was just finishing getting its tea ready. Let's see
Now it's
here.
gonna screech.
Doesn't say a range on this screech. Let me see. I think it's just a screech. I think if you could hear it.
I was going to say it might be in hearing range.
Yeah.
Which is just about everybody.
It's pretty much
Yeah, go
everybody.
through the hallway.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to get everybody to make a DC 16 fortitude save for me, please and thank you.
No,
Oh,
I'm a wizard.
And you get my low rolls again.
oh.
There's my D4. We got it.
I laugh at you.
Wow.
Might be Orc Fantastic to the rescue.
You said it was a D6, right? Or a 16, right?
Yes, DC 16.
So I only needed a 6. That means a 75% chance. Last time I only needed a 5.
All right.
And I
let's
still
see
managed to
here.
roll into those numbers. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start applying the stunned effect on those who failed. Rampa, could you roll me a D3, please?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. 2.
2. All right. Rampa. Effects.
I wanted to roll a 1.
Stunned.
But
2.
you know, if you want to, it's not going to happen. That's
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
I think I can
Roll
take
higher.
flat-footed off you for some reason. Flat-footed's on there. Okay. Let's see. Sasha, also, get me a D3, please.
Do we happen to
D3?
know with that with Ratatouille's amazing roll that once the shriek happens, if we save, we're not susceptible to it again, or is it if he shrieks in the next action, are we still saving?
Ratatouille knows he can only do it once a day.
Okay.
So Sasha stunned for 3 rounds. What about Sush?
D3 again.
Yes, please. Hot. Hot.
Hey,
3 again.
highs on the low dice, lows on the high dice.
I can take sickened off of Sushi. He's no longer sickened. Let's see here. Who else do we have?
feel your
Alexis
pain.
Nova saved. Darsel just squeaked in with the save. Rada saved. Oryx saved. Okay. So I think we are good to go. And that is... The bat's going to hold tight right here. The Scaveling has decided he's in a decent defensive position. Alexis Nova.
Did he attack anybody?
He screeched. That
No,
was
he
his
screeched.
action.
Oh, that was his standard. Okay.
Yeah, it was a standard.
5, 10, 15,
Well, you got
20,
3 of us to not to move, so it was successful.
10, 15, 20. I shield up and double moving defensively.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. So that's that. I got a shriek for you. It's at the end of my blade. Ah.
Too bad this Scaveling doesn't speak common. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm just going to move him to here to get him out of everybody's way. Darsel.
Well, 10, 20, yeah, I'll double move through here.
Alrighty.
See through here. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my pickaxe in a very menacing way just to see if I can scare it off.
Okay.
You wanted to ask you a question.
Let's see. I didn't check to see if Ghoul 3 was affected by this. I wonder if it's living creatures. It's not mind affecting, I don't believe. Screech. Once per day is a standard action. The Scaveling can screech as a Mobat, save that those who are affected are stunned for 1d3 rounds. Unless... Well, now I have to look up what a Mobat is. Thank you, Pathfinder. Mobat.
Like a mobile, only with wings.
Yeah, exactly. Screech. Once per day is a standard action. A Mobat can produce an ear-splitting screech that stuns non-Mobats. All right, yeah. He's a non-Mobat, so let's see. He's got to make his check too. Ghoul 3, Fortitude, 16. He is stunned for... All right. Stunned for 1 round. Okay, so that's coming off at this round, so he doesn't get to attack. Alandrill, Mims. Have you ever seen the likes of this creature before? Sundancer.
Yay.
Ratatouille. Ratatouille's on a different board. He doesn't care.
On a different planet.
You're down. You're up this way, my friend. There we go. And they went through and then down to the bottom. There we go. This way here. Yeah, you found him. All right.
I told him I don't exactly have end game stuff because it's
And your friend Ghoul 3 or 2, 3 I guess he is.
Yes. He's stunned just
stunned.
for this round, so it'll be coming off this round. I think it affects his armor class.
And hit the back corner.
All right.
Hey,
That's a hit.
it's a touch attack.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. Eat it.
All right.
Hit him again. Touch attack.
Let's see here. Touch AC is 12. It's a hit.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Still up. You got him about halfway.
Wow.
Oh, I might get a chance to get in this after all.
All right. Let's see. We got full attack is just one thing. I'm going to have it attack the ghoul. As a hit. What do you see this damage, fellas? Bites that ghoul's head off.
Ratatouille's like, no, my friend.
No, it always happens to my friends.
2d8 plus 7.
All right, well, let's do a 5-foot step here so the allies have path to the boss. And I got him targeted, and I am fighting defensively because I want him to attack me. And now I gotta go to my actions and swing and miss. That is a natural 1. Does that hit?
It's an automatic miss, my friend.
Might hit you.
Are you sure? I need to double check that.
Automatic.
It's okay. I get my 3 armor class points and be on my way.
All right. And Oric Van Kaskerkin moves in, drawing an attack of opportunity. But he has it.
Reach.
Does have reach.
Good to know.
Van Kaskerkin is missed, and he bravely swings. He says, "I feel like it's been forever since I've been able to help."
You haven't helped yet. Come on.
All right. Does a bit of damage. Darsal. There's room alongside of him. If you can get on up there.
Can't make it.
Signal move will take me there. Yeah, okay, well, what I'll do is move down here and wave around my axe. And, again, see if it scares them off.
All right.
Intimidate check.
Sasha stunned. Alendril, Mims, Gordon Gecko, Sundancer, Sush. Still stunned.
Done.
I'm sorry, did I jump you?
Yeah, you did jump.
Yeah, I did. I jumped Sasha. My bad.
Yeah.
He was still
Oh,
stunned.
you said stunned.
Tinder, Ratatouille. How many more bombs do you have left in your pocket?
I have 3.
3 more.
Ew.
That is a direct hit.
Oh, that's some damage right there.
That's the one that got him. Wow.
Blasted in the face.
That was a pretty tough monster. You guys handled
It was.
having the ghoul take all the damage was handy. Treasure, the feeding cave. You guys sort through a bunch of stuff. There's some dead humans. It looks like the scaveling is able to climb up the well. You can see signs that it uses the sides of the well to climb up, and then it gets to the top and flies out. You've got some fairly fresh humans here that it was protecting against the ghouls. You get 2 of the 3 dead humans among the scaveling victims are fairly long dead Varisian nomads. Nothing much value in the remains. The third one, however, is the corpse of someone that might be known to someone. Ratatouille, you are from Sandpoint, correct?
That sounds like a mute.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello?
All right. You are from Sandpoint, correct?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
All right.
Hello.
Sandpoint? Born and raised?
Yes.
All right. See if Alandrill happens to know this person. It's the corpse of a notorious one-armed bandit. His name was Shavs Red Shiv Bilger. He's a notorious highwayman that frequented the Lost Coast Road between Sandpoint and Magnimar. He's got a prize on his head. The Magnimar law is worth 500 gold pieces. With proof of his death. So
Good thing we caught him.
exactly, you tracked him down.
Good work, guys. Good work, guys.
In addition to that, Shaz has some of his gear. It consists of a pearl ring, an adamantine longsword, his hat, and a scattering of 56 gold coins. So I will throw that on the... His hat is magical.
No.
Ratatouille, if you want to give me a spellcraft. I don't think this one's particularly difficult. Yeah, it's a hat of disguise.
Ooh.
This apparently normal hat allows the wearer to alter her appearance with a disguise self spell. It gives you basically plus 10 to a disguise check. The longsword is just a regular longsword, but it's made of adamantine. The pearl ring, you figure, is worth about 300 gold pieces. And the 56 gold pieces, you think you can get 56 gold pieces for.
So
Only
fair
get
trade.
70% more.
I'm going to throw the reward for the bandit in your gold. We'll make it 560. Because we'll probably forget about it by the time we go to Magnimar. But we'll say that at some point during your talk with the authorities in Magnimar, Alandrill produces proof of Shaz Bilger's death, which earns you a 500 gold piece reward.
Cha-ching.
Okay, so I think that is it for the house. Let me go through the rooms here, and let's go up to.
Yeah, we definitely go through the house piece by piece now.
Yeah, let's go through the house piece by piece. Let's go to the different rooms. There is. Let's see how many.
So, here's a question. Now that we know Aldrin is dead and we know Aisha's dead, what is the proper lineage? Like, how would the house be passed down between known heirs? Or is it known that this is it? There are no more Foxgloves?
There are no foxgloves that you know of.
Yeah.
There wasn't anybody else in any of those pictures or anything like that.
At least everyone in the picture was accounted for as dead.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is the rules in this world for how that inheritance would go? Like, would it belong to the authorities? Would it go open to the highest bidder, or water's right?
It's actually been accounted for in the venture path, but without knowing what I know, it would probably fall to the city of either Sandpoint or Magnimar, depending on who had the greatest claim on the land, and then they could probably auction it off. But that is not the case in this instance, as we will learn as the AP continues. But it's a topic of conversation that you guys engage in as you make your way up the stairs. You come out. The first thing you come out to is Vorel's workshop. And this was the room that had the workbenches and all that stuff with the haunt. There wasn't anything magical. There was no treasure or anything. Don't think there was anything in the books that are rotten or anything like that. Just clues as to what happened to Vorel. Make sure there's no treasure I'm missing. There are a couple iron cages in this room. They have rats that have the same kind of disease that I believe Rampa is suffering from. I don't think we had a... Did that remove disease take? Did we get that taken care of, or is that still kind of lingering?
Nope.
Okay.
It's still there. We haven't had a chance to roll for it.
Okay. So there's two silver cage, or not silver, two kind of like iron cages, and they're filled with you got each one of these has a diseased rat in it. There's a little symbol underneath the keyhole for the cage, and you can see the keys scattered on the workbench somewhere. Just pretty simple devices. It's called Pug's Contraptions, and Alandril knows that that's a merchant, like a locksmith from Magnimar. What he was doing with the rats in there, you don't know. The rats have succumbed to the disease, and they're quite dead, but their disease looked horrible.
Is there any point in taking the rats in a bag or something to see if somebody can produce an antidote or figure out what's going on?
You can try.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me look at it. I think I have a sack.
You know, when we went to the the top floor, we really didn't look through any rooms.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
So this was the description of the first room in the basement. Let's see. I'll just drag you guys all on there so you can see where you came up. Some of you are going to be in Shadow Mist.
I have a sack. So using my naginata to spear them, I'll put them in the sack.
Sure.
And tie the sack up.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, so you come into this room over here. I'll move everybody into it. This is where the doors opened up as you made your way through the hallways and stuff like that. Up the stairs, as opposed to climbing through a hole and stuff like that.
We already went through that.
This is the one where Darcel and crew came through.
Yeah, I remember it well.
And it was this room looks to have once been some sort of arcane workshop, although it now lies in ruin. A row of soggy books sits on the northern end of the workbench. On the western wall, at the other end of the workbench, what looks like 3 iron bird cages sit, each containing a dead, diseased rat. To the east, 2 stained glass windows loom. The northern window depicts a thin man with gaunt features drinking a foul-looking brew of green fluid, while the southern one shows the same man, but in an advanced state of decay, as if he had been dead for several weeks. His arms raised, his head thrown back in triumph, his rotting body turns to smoke and spirals into a 7-sided box. And knowing what you know about the process of becoming a lich, that seems to be what these windows indicate. The rats in the cage look like they are a fairly new add to this room, like within the last month or so. There was also a haunt. It has since been overcome, so you don't have to worry about that. That's already been. There isn't anything arcane in this room at the moment.
No magic. Okay.
No magic.
Did we open these doors? I guess we did.
Yeah, you open the bottom or the first door. Yeah, this going that way, Rampa, the way you were just going.
Yep.
That's the way up.
Okay.
So
And this door here was open, and it's just a room.
yeah, that's to the stairs.
Took us back to the other place.
Yeah, that's down to
Oh.
the stairs.
You guys were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you come out into a kitchen, a large oaken table. Its surface covered with moldy stains and rat droppings sits in the center of this large kitchen. Shelves line the walls. An oversized fireplace dominates the northeast portion of the room. The shelves in the southeast wall are a much greater state of disarray, and 2 1-foot wide cracks in the wall near the floor lead south into the earth beyond the basement wall. And this is where, if you recall, Darcel could see some rats gathering. Now with the dissipation of Vorel's spirit, the rats have been overcome. It was 2 rat swarms. So I'll throw that.
Nasty.
Let's
Swarms are
see.
not nice.
Give it a pretty thorough search. You guys aren't in any rush.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
We'll take 20. We get.
there's doors here too to look through.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you give it a pretty thorough search, and you find some actual treasure, good treasure. Let's see here. You find a very fine dinner and silver salver and decanter set, worth Alendril figures almost 1,000 gold pieces. Also, you find a little secret compartment, and inside the secret compartment, there's a clay urn in a hidden nook behind a loose brick in the chimney. The urn is stuffed with some dried pine cones and 3 small violet garnets worth 100 gold pieces each. And then you find the wine cellar, which is this door here, next to Alexis. And Rampa finds the pantry. So the wine cellar, 2 racks line the walls here. The shelves empty and dusty. Mounds of broken glass bottles clutter the floor. You search it pretty well, and you find the something interesting in the shelf of the western rack. A hinged and hidden compartment in the back wall. Beyond is a narrow nook in which are hidden 8 fine vintages of wine from the famed Vergardes vineyard in distant Cheliacs. Each bottle is worth 100 gold pieces. So this is where you get all your treasure from instead of
Yeah.
chasing.
We'll be taking that back.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything in the pantry?
Let's have a look in the pantry and see what comes up here.
And we'll get the magic users to detect magic in each of the rooms anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I'll make sure that I don't skip anything. Once a pantry, this room has become a filthy, reeking lair of what must have been hundreds of, not thousands of rats. Swaths of fur cling to everything, and mounds of rat droppings cover the floor. And those rats have now dissipated. They were lured here by Vorel's spirit. So,
Basically, it's just a messy wreck.
just a messy wreck now. So the other door to the top is...
Bedrooms.
It's a bedroom. It looks like a servant's quarter. 2 bunks stand in this room, relatively free of dust and mold. A single chair lies on its side between them.
Always look under the beds.
Yeah,
right?
so you
Under
guys
the bed.
take about
On the
10 or
floor.
15 minutes and turn it, go through the place 100%. You don't find anything in there. Anything of
He
note.
didn't pay his servants well.
They haven't been used in quite some time. So let's see here. The first floor you've scoured. The only thing that missed out was the haunt, but you've got experience points for dissipating it with your consecration. The upper floor. Let's go through the very upper floor before the attic. Or let's see here. We'll start the workroom. Nothing was there, but it looks like this is an area where there's some newer tools and stuff like that. It looks like there was at some point some work going to be done here, but it didn't get done. There's a bunch of storerooms, sheets, linens, boxes, crates, nothing found. It takes a while to go through most of it. Then you get to the loft. The loft was once the home of the manor's head butler.
Is that our Mr. Scarecrow?
No. No, he lived in Sandpoint.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
There was the observatory. Let's see here. Just a bunch of like history and stuff like that. I give you the. That's the one where the lady threw herself out the window. That haunt.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep.
you check that out. Then Aisha's prison. Was there any treasure in there? There was not. And the private study. There was some treasure in the private study. I think. Okay, yes. You found some magic items and ding 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 ding. All right. So the private study, this is the room opposite of Ratatouille's paying off in gold pieces. All right. Shelves of books line the wall of this room, interspersed with curious objects such as skulls fitted with stubs of candles, tribal fetishes, and decorative scroll cases. An empty bird cage lies near the southern wall beside a small desk and a fine leather chair. Statues and sculptures grin from all corners of the room. And in the private study, you find several items of several curios and fetishes are of interest. The most impressive of this is a painting of a bullfight. The painting bears a plaque that reads "Throwdown in Swinetown," and the painting, vast crowds jeer and cheer the bullfighter on. The huge bull oryx is towering over him. His cruel forward-fronting horns, each the length of a spear. A dozen of bodies are strewn in the streets. The oryx has clearly rampaged through them already, and blah 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 blah. It's an original Magnimarian, an original work by Magnimarian artist Andalasso, and it's worth 600 gold pieces. And then you find a perception check. Wall made in the wall behind the painting reveals a loose brick. A small hollow was one of several secret niches Vorel built into the house. This particular niche has gone unnoticed by everyone since Vorel's death so long ago. It still contains 3 stacks of coins, 20 platinum pieces in all, so that's 60 platinum pieces. 2 vials that once contained doses of pesh, but now contain only foul-smelling, worthless residue. There's a copper key. It's the spare key to Vorel's workshop, which is the down below area, the stone door. The books are mostly on Shawanti tribal cultures and history, along with numerous maps of mysterious realms and nautical charts. None of the books are particularly valuable. And there's some scroll cases that contain more maps, along with the scroll of Lightning Bolt and Keen Edge.
Yes.
Oh, no. Don't stand in front of Ratatouille.
Exactly. So let's identify those. So that is not 20 platinum pieces. That's 60 platinum pieces. That was a typo there. 3 stacks of 20. So that's a decent chunk of change.
Yep, 60 platinum piece, 600 gold.
And I think that is it. Let me double check the second floor. There was the master bedroom. I think you were pretty thorough about the, but you might have glossed over some like total searches of the area, like for treasure and that kind of stuff as you guys were moving through. So I'll see if there was anything that got left. Mostly just haunts on the second floor. No treasure. Okay, cool. All right, let's just say, for brevity's sake, as the sun is lowering, you've probably got about 4 hours of sunlight left. It's probably about a 3-hour trek back to town.
That would probably be a good thing to do.
Yep.
Still, the place in itself, although you're pretty sure that you've taken down like the worst of it, it still has that kind of ominous look. As you maybe just gaze back at it one more time.
You think we missed something? We should come back.
I just,
Burn it.
whether you have like a sense of still something watching you or not, or it's just maybe your paranoia, or just maybe the ominous nature of the place, just the stuff that you've seen, just kind of gives you the creeps a little bit. But all the flocks of crows have dissipated. Alexis doesn't detect any more evil. Even in like the rooms that she detected it before, like the lingering presence of haunts, she hasn't detected anything.
Seems to be the house is.
The house is just an old creepy house now, with a lot of history. 3 sets of murders in the house. 3 generations of people who murdered loved ones in the house.
My guess would be a lot more people died in that house than just those 3 murders.
Well, the house has only been around for about 80 years, so...
We had the bodies in the well.
Yeah, the bodies in the well that the ghouls have been
Everyone that was a
collecting. And
ghoul- Everyone that was a ghoul was a person, right?
that's
So-
true, too.
My ghoul buddy still alive?
No, he got bit in half by that scaveling.
Got hit by a bat.
He got smoked. As
For a home
opposed,
run.
it would have did a lot of damage to Alexis. I think it would have did like 18 points of damage to Alexis.
Ooh.
Would have sucked, but I'd have lived.
Yeah,
I think it was doing something like 2d8 plus 7.
2d8
Is that
plus
what I
7.
recall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say you get back to Sandpoint. No encounters on the road.
Alexis is very interested in sharing all this info with the sheriff. So.
Yeah, and as soon as there's word of you guys even being like up the road, Sheriff Hemlock is like making his way out to meet you.
Also, while we're traveling, I'd like to sell that wine to Amiko. I bet she'd buy it, but I think having her have it would be more meaningful.
Okay.
That's, where we gathered for so long while we were in San
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't cost a thing, and it'll give her something she can sell at a profit. Because if it's that good, people will pay even more.
Yeah, so she'll pay you for it for sure. Like, even if she pays you the 60% or 70% or whatever it is, she'll still make a profit from it, and she'll appreciate that. Do you guys want to grab... Let's grab the stuff out of here that you want to get, and then we'll...
Out of the party loot.
Yeah, off the party sheet.
Party sheet.
And we'll sell the stuff you don't want.
Okay, so the chime of opening, Alendro probably wants.
Yeah, I'll put that on Aldril's sheet. In case there's anything that he can't open organically.
That's
got-
use a longsword.
that's
The
got-
adamantine longsword would be a good one to have. We can worry about making it magical later, but adamantine is hard to come by, and it's good against constructs.
It is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could save it and use it.
Magic it
maybe-
later, yeah.
Yep.
It'll cost $2,000 to make it magical.
Yeah, you can use it. I can use it. Maybe others
Yeah.
do. I don't know.
Yeah, I think even Alendro can use it. He's got, but he's not great with it. He's better with finesse stuff.
Yeah, he'll be able to use it, but he can't use. He won't get his dexterity bonus on it.
Yeah.
A character portrait cameo. That's Per, right?
Yes, that was Per.
Is that Per in her pre-ghoul state or
Yes,
post-ghoul?
Per in her
Okay.
prime. It looks like it was made by an artist not long after the initial meeting of Aldern. He might have even had it on him when you guys went hunting.
Okay.
So that's
Then,
kind of
I'll
creepy.
Save that.
That's kind of creepy.
It is, but it's a fallen companion, and it's as we remember her, not the Gould version of her. So
That's true too.
yeah.
Well,
Your sentimentality's costing everyone money.
well
Oh, I
unless-
didn't say give those things to Amiko for free. We sell them to her.
I'm just joking with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all the portraits, unless there's nothing magical about them, we might, if we can sell them for profit, we should do that.
Yeah, you can either sell them here or in Magnimar. It's not a problem if that's where you think you might want to go.
Yeah. What does the Stalker's Mask do?
The Stalker's Mask is interesting. I think you should be able to open it up.
Who took the Hat of Disguise?
I don't know.
Not
I
an
think it's
Alexis.
still in
kind
there.
of thing. Yeah.
Oh, there.
There's 2 holy waters here. Somebody warning that?
You also
I'll
could probably take them. Yeah, take them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
we
got
grab them from him whenever we need them.
The Stalker's
Yeah,
Mask
okay.
looks like this. It's creepy.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
It's crafted from preserved sections harvested from several different human faces, draped over one another almost like scales, and leaving the eyes and mouth exposed. The overall effect is similar to that of a scaled skull. Makes you appear insubstantial and shadowy, grading a +5 competence bonus on stealth checks. Once per day is a full round action. The wearer may cause the mask features to take on the appearance of any creature of the wearer's basic size and shape within 60 feet, allowing the wearer to adopt the creature's appearance, giving him +10 on disguise checks made to appear as the creature. As long as he wears the disguise, he gets a +2 bonus on attack rolls and weapon damage rolls made against the creature he is disguised as. So it's
It's like a.
and it's evil.
doppelganger. Yeah, it's evil.
Yeah.
I figure from the disguise part, we have a hat of disguise for whoever needs that. I'd just soon get rid of this and sell it.
Sell it up. Sell it or destroy
We
it.
want to sell that? What?
You can take it
I'm
Ratatouille.
sneaky.
Yeah.
I thought the rogue took it. No.
No, Alendril didn't take it. Alendril has some history with that mask.
Being what, Alan Drill?
Alendril tells you that he had a partner in Magnimar, a guy he worked a lot with. He was a good guy, but sometimes his greed got in his way, and they were post job, and the guy didn't show up for a meet, and Alendril went looking for him to his normal haunts. And down a dark alley in the Underspire, which is it's kind of a shadowy area of Magnimar. Down a dark alley, you saw a dude wearing this mask and another dude wearing another mask that was kind of crazy. It was kind of red and it had like a spiral in it, and it's almost like one eye instead of 2 eyes. And those 2 individuals were carving the Sihedron into his buddy's chest. He didn't realize it at the time until he had seen the victims of this murder, of these murders. Yeah, he witnessed this ritual in before the campaign even started. Which he thought these guys were looking for him, so he beat his way to Sandpoint post haste, and he was probably looking at taking a freighter out before he met you guys. So one of the individuals, it would appear, has had either contact with Aldern Foxglove or was Aldern Foxglove. And from what he learned before he skipped town, there was some mention of a shadowy organization, like a thieves guild, called the Skinsaw Men.
Yeah, I'm already super sneaky. I don't need that.
He's pretty sneaky too, so it's up to you guys whether you want to use it or lose it.
With a history like that, my vote is to sell it.
Okay. There's a couple shady merchants in Sandpoint you could probably sell it to. No problem at all.
Then we can turn them in afterwards. There's a couple interesting ones. The Ring of Jumping.
Yeah, let's see here.
And the Hat of Disguise. Who wanted the Hat of Disguise? It's probably either Ratatouille or Alejandro.
Yeah, I would say so. But you guys can just throw them on sheets until we get everything sold and then put them back in the party sheet after if you want to do that.
Yeah, it's probably better for Alejandro because Ratatouille is too small. I don't think it makes you big enough to make you look like you're a human. Well, maybe make you look like a smaller rat.
Or you could be a dwarf or a halfling or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want that. You and Alejandro can roll for that. We should probably sell the dinner silver.
Yeah, definitely sell the War Razor. I don't think anyone wants that. The ancient key will keep. I'll drop that on. Do you want me just to drop stuff on Auric, and then I'll put it back in the sheet after we do all our sales?
Sure. That's good.
That'll get
ancient key, carpet key, decorative pewter key.
Scrolls, Keen Edge, and Lightning Bolt probably want to go to somebody.
Yeah, those are for sure probably Ratatouille's, I would think.
Do you want the Noble's outfit, Alexis?
I mean,
You're the one that's if we do need to go somewhere, you're the one that's going to be doing most of the talking.
Yeah, I'll put it in my bag. And
Yeah.
We'll, where are you? I just saw it.
It's under E, extravagant.
Oh, that's why. Gotcha.
I'll throw the Hat of Disguise and the Stalker's Mask on
Somebody who has
on Auric.
education can clean it up for me. Because I assume it was on the was it like hanging in the closet or was it on one of the dead things?
Yeah, you guys can clean it up, get it cleaned. If it's it might have been something in one of the closets or something like that.
I think it was in a closet. I don't think anybody was wearing it.
I don't think it was from Aldern Foxglove. His looked pretty banged up in his pictures.
Hey, what's a decapitant?
The decapitant is the monkey head. When you pull the tail, it screeches.
Oh yeah, sell that. That was worth 500 gold.
Yeah, it was like 500 or 600 gold pieces, something like that. Aisha's scarf also worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
Masterwork rapier. Anyone?
Now, did we have anybody that can use a rapier that needs one?
I think a lot of people can use it. I don't think anybody really needs it in particular. I don't.
It's only masterwork.
Yeah, I don't think.
Normally you'd look at a rogue, but he's using kukris, so.
Yeah, and he's good for all kinds of weapons too, with the add-on of rangers. So.
Yep. Oh, he can use any weapon.
Yeah.
But the kukris are probably better. There's not too much. There's a lot of things that rapiers are, piercing they're immune to or have resistance to. Not too much for slashing.
Does anybody have use of beyond Ratatouille, the Scroll of Keen Edge or Lightning Bolt?
Nope.
Okay, I'll drop them on him then.
You can put Keen Edge on my blade. That'd be great. But
Yeah, I think you'll probably put them as spells in his spell book.
yeah.
With the violet garnet.
There we go.
Flowers.
Those are gems.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Those are worth 100 each.
Each article that we can sell those. the wine we said we're selling to what's her face.
Yeah. Ring of Jumping. Any ideas? I know Ratatouille thought about maybe putting it on Gordon. I can't find whether. Let me look at. I'm gonna just Google a gecko and see if it could fit a ring. Geckos. What are they called? Paws, claws, hooves, paws.
Pause.
Paws.
You put the ring on the collar and let it take effect since he's technically wearing it.
I think
Or
it's
that
got to
doesn't
be on a
count.
finger or a claw.
Yeah, geckos have like 5 fingers.
Yeah.
If you guys are okay with it, if you guys,
And they also are very good at selling car insurance.
they are.
Is it?
So
Is
they
it
have
just
to hold a pen, so the fingers.
They have to be able to type.
Yeah.
They have to take keyboarding at school. What does it? What does it do? Is it just for jumping?
I think it's a +5 to an acrobatics check. I think.
You can give that to somebody else. It doesn't. I don't need.
Actually,
it's
the ring
plus-
continually allows the wearer to leap about, providing a +5 competence bonus on all acrobatics checks to make high or long jumps. So just for those 2 things,
Oh, not for everything.
not for all the acrobatics. Just high jumps or long, or you could just sell it. It's worth 2,500 gold pieces. Maybe
Yeah,
a
if it was,
sucker.
it was
is-
acrobatics, and Alendril would use it, but it was only for jumping up and down.
Yeah, just for high jumps or long jumps.
Yeah.
And of course, everything will have to be jumpable from here on out if you sell it.
Of course. So let's sell it.
All right. I think that covers everybody here. Let's see how much it comes to, shall we? Let's take
Yep.
the decorative pewter key. I'll make sure that that's not area B29.
What about the ring of negate that roll of 1?
If you got one, I'll buy one too.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And then let's distribute it. We got everybody with 982 gold pieces, 8 platinum pieces, and 485 silver.
Okay. So what does that leave me with?
Does that include Oric for his share?
I'll take 1 platinum piece off for Oric for his this week's work.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So it's
So
been distributed. Okay.
why don't I do another 100 here? And 3. Okay. Silver is 10. All right. Well, that's good. We have almost 3,500 gold now, equivalent. Or I do. I've converted some to platinum so that it's easier to carry and easier to sell.
3,500 is what you have?
Yeah. 390 platinum piece.
Yep.
Wow, I'm way under
Or are we
that.
rich?
Rich-ish. You got about 1,000 gold pieces each from
Rich-ish.
all that.
But I haven't bought anything
Okay,
though.
I want to go shopping.
Yeah, Ray, just remember I haven't bought anything.
Yeah, I think Alexis has bought some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still about 1,000 short.
Yeah, I bought my brand new shield. That was the big expenditure.
Shield, maybe some barding for Sundays. Or
Yeah, that's right.
let's see here. Mims is fairly fresh to the campaign, so she's got about 1,200 gold pieces.
I need to buy new armor, and I don't have enough, so I got to keep saving.
Well, the armor I want to buy, I'm still a couple thousand away. Well, that, yeah, about 1,500 away.
All right, they would probably have it in a big city like Magnimar. So, discussion with Sheriff Hemlock. What's your take on all of this? What is your description of what's been happening? Because he's kind of in the dark a little bit. I mean, you've kind of told him that you've got a trail on. You think it might be related to Aldern Foxglove.
Yeah, we'll show him the note.
Yeah.
The note
Share
definitely implies that there's something going on, possibly here as well, but certainly in Magnimar. And it looks like there was other contacts here, in probably in Sandpoint.
So does the house fall under Sandpoint jurisdiction or Magnimar jurisdiction?
It's kind of in the middle. It's probably close. It's quite a bit closer to Sandpoint than Magnimar. But the actual deed for the house and stuff like that might be. If you show him the letter, I guess he says. I guess Aldern had a townhouse in Magnimar. I guess their family had a townhouse in Magnimar too. So maybe the deed for the manor might be there as well. There may actually be instructions as to what should happen in case of demise. They might even have that on record in Magnimar. Although,
Has he got anything here in the way of a will or something that describes the property in Magnimar?
nothing here, nothing that he knows of. Although he could check in tomorrow with Mayor Dever and check through the city's files and ledgers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He says, how bad was the house?
It's kind of desolate.
A little mold damage, but otherwise a pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says it didn't live up to all the horror stories, or
Oh yeah.
It
Oh.
was worse. Every room was haunted.
oh,
Just about every room, yep.
he said
And
it's
there's a
not.
lot of undead creatures roaming around. The undead you've been hearing about in the south, I think that problem's now fixed. In the
But we
farm
could
area.
be creative with the real estate ad, exciting opportunities in every room.
Is there anything that you can provide us for that would give us a legal access to his property in Magnimar?
Yeah, he can write up something that it's an investigation going on from Sandpoint, and you could maybe present that to the authorities in Magnimar.
Yeah.
And let them know.
Otherwise, you're going to be breaking into this place.
I think you've got like a set of keys that had some.
Yeah, I'm just worried that somebody sees us going in there, reports it to the authorities, and then suddenly they're trying to lock us up.
Okay, yeah, definitely. He'll write something out. Blah blah blah. These men and women are the heroes of Sandpoint, and they're investigating.
And we have badges. We'll just wear the badges.
You guys want some badges?
I want a badge.
Oh, yes, they want badges.
All right, yeah. He'll deputize you, get you badges. These guys have already been working for them and everything, doing all the work for free. He'll get you Sandpoint badges for sure. They might be made of wood at the start.
That's okay. I know people think they stink, but I like badges.
Okay, he'll see if he can get either the blacksmith to make them up for you quickly, or maybe one of the woodworkers to wood burn some stuff in there for you. Badges.
Metal is better.
Okay, metal's better. All right, so it'll take
Better, more impressive.
It'll probably take a day or two. Create a stamp, like something like that.
I'll spend a few silver on a nice chain to carry the badge on.
Okay, cool.
Like a watch fob.
Well, that's even better. Have a watch pocket sewn on my pants and just pull out the badge when I need to. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll just settle for a leather folding wallet so I can flip it open.
Sir, do you know how fast you were going on that horse?
Officer, I wasn't speeding.
Have you been drinking before you got on that horse?
No, but the horse was.
So why are your pants undone? All right.
No, the horse is.
Let's see here. What else do we have to take care of?
Said the townhouse is in a different city.
The townhouse is in Magnimar, apparently.
Yeah, back in Magnimar.
According to the note from Zanisha, Mistress of the Seven.
And we have a key to that. We have a note to that.
I believe you do.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a key. We have a note from our illicit sheriff.
So we have a big pointy finger that says, "Go visit the townhome."
Yeah, I think so. Was there anything? Should we examine that sawmill anymore? That was where the first. Remember, there's a cult around as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there was. It seems to be.
So the cult, I don't think, was just him. I thought he was working with the cult or the whatever.
It looks like the murder, now that everything's kind of pieced together, was done by him. By himself. Although
So we don't think there's any.
there is some cult activity because he was performing some sort of ritual on specific murder victims, and an extra hero point for the person who tells me the one thing that connects all these victims.
Is it the carving on them?
Yeah. Besides the the reason why he carved the Sahedrons.
Protect them from rising?
He was asked to mark it with the Sahedron medallion, with the Sahedron symbol by what's-your-face.
He was.
So he was doing that. Is that part of the rising as a ghoul?
All right, I'll give it to you. The ones I have selected must be marked before they die. Otherwise, they do my master no good, and the greed in their souls will go to waste. So these were particularly greedy individuals that Zanisha, Mistress of the Seven, had earmarked as candidates for this ritual.
What do we know about the 7 points of the Sahedron? Have we done any investigation about
Yeah,
what
you
that
have.
means?
Yeah, it's a Thessalonian symbol.
Yeah.
Old brother Quenk thinks it was the old Thessalonian symbol of the 7 points of virtuous rule, and then maybe later on it got corrupted to be like the 7 points of sin.
Oh, and this one would be greed.
Definitely greed. And you've also
That's
seen.
what she said. She was mistress of greed.
You've also seen hints of the ruby-colored statue down below the town. That woman seemed particularly wrathful.
An angry statue.
An angry statue.
As long as it doesn't come to life, it's all good.
You've
Hang
seen
on,
her. You've
that's
seen
the
her
word.
in several instances. The replay image on Thistletop. She. You get the idea that her sin was wrath. You haven't really encountered anything that has come up with like the sin of greed or anything like that, but apparently there's agents under working, looking for particularly greedy souls in this
Possibly,
area.
and certainly in Magnimar, if not here, because that's where the mistress of greed is.
It would appear to be.
But if he was marking all of them by himself, but he was still reporting to somebody, or they were reporting to him.
It would seem to be, yes.
So there's still a cult around active here in Sandpoint.
It's possible.
All right. Well, in the morning, let's take a look around town one more time in the areas that we know that have been hit by the cult.
Okay. So the only The only murders before you guys started the investigation were the murder at the
The sawmill.
sawmill, and then the murders at the barn,
Yep.
and then the murders at the Hambley farm. Those are the only ones you saw that were specifically marked with the Sahedron ritual.
So he did the marking, but he may not have been the one that was selecting them. If there's a cult around, like, yeah, I don't think he.
Yeah,
was doing the
it would appear
investigation.
that there was maybe other victims that he hadn't gotten to yet.
Yep. Oh yeah, there certainly is because he had a list.
Yeah. But you don't know what that list was.
But we haven't seen the list. Supposedly he destroyed it as he was asked to.
Who's to know?
Well, we are if we find the list. Otherwise, who knows? All right.
You need
All right,
you need the list like you used to get in your hockey cards, the O-Pee-Chee checklist.
Whatever works. All right. Let me go back to here. Okay. Well, I think we need a rest for the night.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll
I've
use
given
the
you an
rest.
overnight rest.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Yeah. In the morning, Rampa, if you would be so kind as to give me a fortitude save. Are you kidding me? That is a failure.
All right. I'll hero point that one.
Okay. Vorel's
You
Phage.
kidding?
That's a save. So that's one save. You need one more. These welts and growths and kind of it's kind of like almost like a fungal infection. You think that maybe if Mims or Darsal hit you with
Cure disease.
cure disease, you could probably stop it in its tracks right here. But it seems to be particularly virulent for anybody who has taken this in, which
Or
apparently
can't roll high numbers.
or can't hold rock. Yeah, exactly. So let's do. Mims will give it a shot. I think she's shooting +5 for a caster level check, and she can do. I think she can do 3. So caster level 5. He's just flat up +5. The DC is 16. She can't get it. Darsal, are you able to?
Yep. Let's see what I can do.
How many level
We're
3s
in
do you have at your
Just hit
disposal?
double digits. None of those. I made it with a +10, but I haven't rolled double digits yet.
Oh, come on. Okay. I gotta target him. How do I target him?
It's okay. You can just
Got to
roll
roll
it.
at the right spot. That's all.
You just have to roll. You have to beat a 16 actually with a
Okay.
Caster level
rolling
check.
three. Reaction. Do. So I roll a d20 for this?
yes, D20 +5, I believe. There you go.
All right.
Okay, so we'll take this disease off, and this disease has a name. It's called Vorel's Phage. Phage.
It may turn a new page. All right, but the removed disease does not get rid of the wisdom and the charisma negatives.
No. You have to lesser restoration will do that for you though. Anybody else down?
I think I'm
can
the only
cast-
one that had it.
I can cast Lesser Restoration once. I had it prepared.
Okay. Do it
Don't
on
get
my
it
wisdom.
Rada might have had some damage too.
Trying
Oh,
to
did he?
No,
Uh-oh.
no, he's good. The overnight rest might have saved him.
dispels magical ability, penalty, or repairs 1d4 ability damage. So I guess I just cast it on you and roll a 1d4.
Yep.
Or
Yeah, you have to
1d4.
decide which one you want to do. Whether you want to do
Wisdom.
his. Okay,
He asked
there
for
we go.
wisdom.
You asked for
Yep.
wisdom.
So I'll just roll a d4.
Because
There
that's
you go.
costing me on my saving throw as well.
Okay.
How's that?
There you go.
Yep.
And
So it's gone.
I think Mims and Darsal also have access to lesser restoration as well.
Yep.
Okay. you wanna
I'm
give me a
assuming the
restoration
day
there,
after is going to be
Darcel?
a down day where you guys sell stuff and
This would be charisma.
cure up all
That'd
your.
be nice. Yeah. Okay. Where do I go here?
Just roll it.
Between the lines. You gotta play inside the lines, Randy.
Just roll a d4.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Then an overnight rest will get you to back up to
Yep.
normal.
Yep, because I'm only down to one now.
All right, I'll do that. One more overnight rest.
Okay. Before you do that, did
Yes.
anybody want to change? You had all those cure diseases. Does he want something other than cure disease? Like Mims had 3 of them, right?
Oh yeah. You guys can reset your spells for the next day, knowing that you're
Okay.
not going to need to do anything fancy. So
Okay.
this will be the 6th, which is the. So we got
Okay,
Go
return-
so I
shopping.
Yep. You can go shopping. I think, and when you've done that you could have gone shopping yesterday, and then today, well, I think we'll walk around town and revisit all the areas that
Okay.
were affected and see if we find any cult activity.
Sure thing.
Can spells be bought in this town, or you gotta go to the
Yep.
other town?
Nope. Spells can be bought. What are you looking for?
Well, magic jar. No, just kidding.
Anything up to anything up to 4th level is fine, if you can afford it. You have to buy the scroll and then convert it.
Yep. I don't want Keen Edge Party. I don't think I'd ever memorize it. Should I sell it?
Yeah, you put it back in the party sheet, and then we'll sell it, and we'll divvy up the loot.
Okay.
What was it?
Keen Edge.
Okay, and yeah. It's a spell.
I mean, it's a good spell, but I don't know if it beats, Fireball, Lightning Bolt, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it might also be on the Ranger and Paladin list too, so they could probably use it
Oh, yeah.
if, like that one combat where you really wanted your weapon to be keen. Check your spell lists out, folks. See if.
Yeah. Well, the ones that can use it, Eldendril might be able to. I don't know. See if it's on. Is it a ranger spell?
I'm pretty sure it is. Keen Edge. Let's see what happens here. Keen Edge is Blood Rager, Inquisitor, Magus, Sorcerer, Wizard. Nope. Subdomain of Murder, Metal, or Metal. No, it isn't. So just Wizard. Can certainly sell it up. Sell it up.
Yep.
You're never going to get more money for these items than here at.
And now I know because we've got the extra percent, the 70%.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Everybody gets 38 more gold pieces. And I'll put all those keys and such back in your party sheet. Some of these keys, you notice that they worked in Foxglove's house, the manor. I should have sold the Stalker's Mask too, shouldn't I have?
Yeah.
Okay. See if any of these keys are worth anything. The ancient key was from Thistletop. The copper key is the key to Vorel's workshop. The decorative pewter key is the key that you use to gather one of those treasures. The small silver key ring, that's the one you need for For Vorel's.
or Magnimar.
Yeah,
That's
so-
one we'll keep.
All right, so I'll chuck that back on Van Kaskerkin sheet, and we'll sell the rest. All right. All right, another 350 gold pieces.
Oh, bitch.
And the hits keep on rolling.
Yep.
Okay. And then we'll wander town.
All right, the wandering of the town doesn't really reveal anything. You guys, if there is any cult activity, they know to avoid you.
Okay.
And there hasn't been any shenanigans in the town since the initial murders. Hemlock was on red alert for anything else that might have happened while you guys were outside of town. He's grateful that you guys were able to take care of all this stuff so that he could be in town and be vigilant in case there was an emergency. And he's grateful for you guys for solving the case. Mayor Deverin has gathered up a collection from the various merchants and stuff like that as a reward. Yeah, I'm going to say 1,500 gold pieces is fair for the party, and I'll
And-
put that all in your...
We're in.
And one shopkeeper's daughter.
Yes. The one that's still alive is the hot one.
So if we were to get, like, some of us have masterwork weapons, can we upgrade those at Magnimar?
Yeah, you can do it here if you want.
Okay.
I think the gold piece limit
Okay.
for Sandpoint is like 6,000 or something like that, off the top of my head.
And if I wanted to, I have a +1 breastplate. If I wanted to upgrade that,
From +1 to +2, I think that it goes up from 1,000 to
wouldn't be that.
4,000, right?
yeah. Actually, what I wanted to do is I wanted to get a new +1.
Okay. Yeah. You can definitely do that.
Let me see what new +1 would be. 4, 5. And if I do that, this one goes into the party thing, or can I use it as part of my trade-in?
Yeah, you can use it as part of your trade. If it's something that you already bought with the party treasure, that's
Well,
cool.
Yeah, that would be an upgrade for me.
Yeah.
Or the breastplate?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll hang on to it until I actually get the money to buy my own. I won't sell it that way. I'll hang on to it, and then I'll give it to you when I.
Or I could buy my own too, depending on how fast the money.
Well,
comes in.
I'm definitely going to get a different breastplate.
You looking for like a set of full plate, Ray?
I'm way beyond being able to do that.
Well, no. It's only, I think it's for a masterwork full plate, unless you're trying to get special metal. It's
Probably
only
+1, right? And then
yeah. That's 2,000.
Won't let his poor kid have a moment.
Big full plate is only 1,000. I may be wrong. It may be a little.
It
more
might
than
be
that, I don't know.
1,600 or something like that. Armor.
And it's a +1. To make it a +1 is another 1,000.
Full plate. Yeah, 1,500. +1's another 1,000. Plus the masterwork is 150.
You know, it's another 300. So it's
So
just under
1,650.
3,000.
2,650 for +1 full plate.
and 1550 if what you want is a masterwork full plate, and then you can worry about upgrading it later.
1650.
Yeah, but that's not making it mithril because heavy armor mithril would be ridiculous.
Yeah, Mithril is
It's another
expensive.
$8,000, I believe.
Yeah, those some brutal skill check penalties. Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Do they qualify on the ride check? When you're mounted, does your armor check penalty?
Under
does.
normal circumstances, you said it does, but you said that to fix it for this game to where it doesn't.
And it's not the horse that has to ride checks. It's the rider in case
Yeah.
it has to be thrown or things like that, or falling off the mount or quick mounts.
Yeah, I would say it would count for like quick mount and stuff like that, but to actually guide the mount, fight with the trained mount, cover, soft fall, leap. I would say like to negate the for mounted combat, to negate the attack. I wouldn't charge you for that because you're just all you're doing is steering, right? I don't
Right.
see why armor would affect you that
And
negative.
you've
Like if you
got
were
ranks
trying
and
to
ranks.
run up and then leap onto the horse, it would. But
Well, sure.
yeah, let's just use common sense on that one.
Yeah, and you've got ranks in ride, right? Because you have ride by or mounted combat now, right?
No,
Oh, you don't. Sorry, I thought you took it.
I have
Okay.
ranks in ride, but I don't have.
You didn't take mounted combat. Okay,
Oh, you know what? I did at 5th level. Here it is, mounted combat.
that's what I thought you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew your character better than you did. That's so good.
Well, I knew it was on the list, but I didn't remember if I had had a chance to take it yet or not.
Yeah, no, I thought you'd said when they were at
Yeah.
the fifth level that you could take mounted combat now.
Yeah, when the horsey became super horsey, I added mounted combat.
yeah, it's cool. Like if you want to have like a separate ride check on your character sheet, like maybe add your own ride and just put mounted combat. You can put that
Yeah.
aside for the check without the armor check penalty.
Put a note here said added an artificial number, in this case is +4, to negate the ride penalty from the armor. So if we have to apply it, we would just apply the penalty to whatever I roll, and we're good there.
Okay, I think you did that for your scale mail. If it was a heavier type of armor, that
Right,
will
right.
offset it. Yeah.
That's because I'm currently wearing the scale mail. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, if we're gonna change that, then
I think plate is 5.
Yeah, plate is 5 and his shield is 2, but if you have a mithril shield, it's 0.
that's why I dropped cash for the mithril.
Yeah, I don't remember how much a mithril shield is.
Well, it's
Might only
0.
be 1,000 more. Like it's 1,000 more if it's light armor, it's 4,000 more if it's medium armor, and 8,000 more if it's heavy armor. To have it mithril.
I think we looked it up already.
The shield's done. It's the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can get that shield enchanted. I believe it's masterwork when it's made of mithril automatically.
Yeah, that's I
Yep.
covered it for a +1 already.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's where the difference in money is. I was worried how I have so much money. I don't have a +1 shield, mithril shield.
Well, you can't use a shield if you're using a two-handed weapon.
Oh, I know. Oh no, I don't want a shield. I'm quite happy with a two-handed weapon. Usually, what I will do is if we find a heavy shield, I might just put it on my back. Although there's less need for it now. When in different campaigns, if I have that kind of thing, I would always have a shield. So if I had to be a tank, I could always put the shield, a single weapon, and fight defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now we've got you doing that, so I don't need to do that. So I may never carry a shield.
Well, as it sits at this exact moment, your armor class is actually higher than mine, even with.
Yeah, it's because of the ring. Well, I'm at dexterity. I have a +3 for dexterity, which is fine. I can't. 3 is the most I can get with the breastplate.
Yeah. So full plate only allows me a +1
Yep.
when I have +2, so I will lose that. But if it's mithril, I'd get the +2.
Well, the good news is, if something happens like you get sickened or whatever, where you lose your dex bonus, okay, it only affects one. Because you're only adding one from your dex. So if you lose two, or actually, if you only lose 2 to your dexterity, you don't lose anything. If you lose a +2, then you'd lose 1. But if you only lose a -2 to your dexterity, it has no effect
So
to you because you're not
why
getting
is
anything.
half plate have a 0 dex bonus, but full plate has a 1 dex bonus?
That means you can still get 1 point of dexterity with full plate. Full plate is
Right.
better fitted. Half plate is bulkier and harder to move around in.
That's why the difference in cost as well.
I would think that the half plate is half the materials, and
Yeah, but then there's a whole bunch of chainmail too. It's like a bulky hauberk that goes underneath it, and then in addition to that, there's the under padding, whatever. There's a special name for that too. That's why the weight is even. It's more restrictive
it says full plate's 1,500, and
because it's tailored to you
yeah, I
specifically.
understand. But I thought I sworn that walk me through this upgrading cost for full plate again.
If it's masterwork, okay, then it costs you 1,000 to get armor made +1. But to make that armor, it's half the cost of the normal weapon. So it would be 1,500 plus 150. So it costs you 1,650 to get masterwork plate,
Yeah,
full plate.
1650 for masterwork full plate.
And then later on, you can have it magicized. And,
And then, well, I could do it
for another-
now at 1,000, so it'd be
Yeah.
2,650.
2650. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
and if you wanted it mithril, that would be
Another
Well,
8.
mucho.
I
Yeah.
can't apply the mithril later.
No,
No.
you have to make it.
Yeah.
Because mithril actually is the equivalent of masterwork. You don't add anything extra.
Right, but it's
Yeah.
8K.
But
so
it's-
I have
So it'd
to
be
pay
90,
cost.
9,500.
Yep. Missile's really great, but it's really expensive for full plate.
It
8
is.
grand.
What about just the breastplate?
Mithril breastplate would cost you, it's 4 grand for medium armor, another 1,000 for the, so that's 5,000 for +1 mithril, and 200 extra for the breastplate.
Okay.
That's what I'm aiming for, but I want to also make an extra 200. So mine would cost me 5,400, because if I get an agile on that, it means you get a additional -1 to acrobatics and athletics. So there would be no penalty on those at all. The other armor check penalties for it is -1.
Apartments.com is now in.
The
If it's mithril.
let's see here.
And you can sleep in it, because it's considered light armor for that.
What was it again? 4,000?
Or mithril by itself, plus
Split
another
the-
1,000 to make it +1.
All right, so I'm 2,000 short then. Well, wow.
You can get yourself a solid set of banded.
You
mail.
want? I'll loan you 2,000. Just pay me back over time. You want 2,000?
Ooh.
I can't. The stuff I want is 8,000. It's going to be way down the road before I can buy anything fun. So you might as well, if you want to enjoy it, here. I'm going to mark 2,000 off my sheet.
You can also just
Party.
you can also get yourself a solid set of chainmail or banded mail for 150, 250. Your bonus would go up. It'll chainmail. It's +6. Maximum dex bonus of +2. So your armor class would go up by 2 points. Banded mail, it would also go up by 2 points. +7, the max bonus of +1, and that's 250. And then you can worry about the super duper armor after. You never know when you're going to kill somebody in full plate armor. It's going to fit you perfect.
Right. That's I haven't been having good luck with that. I've been playing this up to level 5 and have yet to get an upgraded piece. So
Well,
I'm
if it
wearing what I
helps,
purchased at level 1.
Yeah,
if it
exactly.
helps, I'm
So
a 10th level paladin in another campaign. Well, 9 level paladin and 1 level monk for the same reason. Reach. But at 8th level, so I guess it's 8th level overall. We found a +3 full plate.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Not
tell you.
adamantine, but it's really
so
good
the
defensive.
5,200, would I get the discount for Sandpoint here?
Yeah, you get 520 off.
Okay, then let's do it. And then I will owe Sasha.
Sasha,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yo, Sasha, $2,000.
Yeah, all I need is to prick your finger, sign this contract in blood. Yeah.
In
All
blood,
right.
yeah.
That way
Yeah,
I
okay.
Let me
have,
see if I can
I
get
get my
mine.
next bonus, I get an increase in armor class, I can be a little bit more defensive.
Before you do that, though, I will tell you, you guys are on your way after this to a city where there's a good possibility full plate will be prevalent.
Yeah, but you might have to pay full fare there.
I'm not worried about 2,000. I mean, in later levels, 2,000 is going to be chump change. So
Okay.
You know, my job's to be in the front.
Yeah,
line.
it's a good investment, that's for sure.
I don't have the highest armor class in the party, so it's like not wise for me to be doing this. So
yeah.
I need to beef it up a little bit.
Okay.
So get into a couple of combats and enjoy not being hit.
Yeah.
So, what would it cost me for +1? The base cost for what I want is 5,400.
So you minus 540 off that.
Okay.
Get yourself a 10% discount.
Okay. And if
Okay.
I sell the existing +1 breastplate, that's 1,000, 1150, 1350 is what it costs.
How much did it give you?
All right, excellent.
Okay, if I get 1350 for that,
Uh,
and what did you say the other thing was going to cost me was
Okay.
5,400.
540 off. You just take 10% off.
Okay, 540. All right, I'm gonna have to do some math. Hang on a second.
Yep. Feel free to math away. I am currently searching through my YouTube archives. There is instead of a Sandpoint video, there is one for Magnimar. It's quite a bit longer because it's quite a bit bigger, but it is a good video. I am going to try and find it for you. Let's see. It's called Welcome to Magnimar. And I'll put that.
Piece of paper here.
Nope. Okay, let's
What is this?
might be in my
This is
watch
late
later
rewards.
list.
I don't need it.
Let's see here, Pathfinder. Yes, welcome to Magnimar. Let me.
So,
I am going to share this with y'all. If you do get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it. But there's no way I'm going to be able to retain and bring Magnimar to life. I just don't have the resources to take you on a grand tour. And it kind of takes the campaign off track because there's only like 3 or 4 points that you really have to visit to keep it going. But it is a fun video. Done by the same people that did the Sandpoint. I highly recommend it. The Tower of Tomes. They do some excellent stuff, and it's the same character too. He kind of wanders in and out. And then I will show you all a map of the booming metropolis of Magnimar for when you get there, which will be, by the looks of things, like next week.
okay, I can do all this. I'm going to end up with down to 525 gold, or 25, yeah. So I'll get that to 25.
Thank you for the loan.
This.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you saved my life once or twice, we'll knock some money off of it.
Okay. Now, I'll take that out and get rid of it. Oops.
Okay. The weight is half, so
Oh. Okay. All right. Now, I've got to find the item I want. Under items, is it?
You might even have to make it up. What is it?
It's +1 agile breastplate. +1 mithril agile breastplate.
Okay. We have to make it.
I found it. I found the agile breastplate on the armor list. I think you got to edit it to make it +1. And
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an
'cause
agile.
I found the regular breastplate for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. Agile breastplate. And then you, what I'll do is I'll drag that onto your sheet.
Okay.
And then then you can adjust it with Mistral and change the price and get in the
Okay.
guts of it and change it around. Let's see here. Inventory. Let's identify it. Good. See if you can get there. And okay, so open it up.
There it is. Yep.
Unlock it. Change the price. Any weight there might be. Properties I think would be mithril. That kind of stuff.
Okay. How do I edit it? Is that?
So you
we
see
go.
the
Yeah,
the
Yep.
little unlock button, and then you should
Okay.
have access to the guts of it.
Properties. Oops.
And then when you equip it, it should automatically grant you all the bonuses and stuff like that.
it won't let me adjust the numbers inside it.
Did you open it up with the unlocked?
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Okay. And the bonus. Okay. +1. Okay.
Let me just see how that +1 looks. What I'll do is I'll drag a +1 item onto yours, and you can see how that compares. So let's see here. +1 breastplate. I'll drag that. Okay, so the magical breastplate. I'll identify it for you, and you have to keep the semantics and the syntax the same, so you can kind of compare one to the other.
Okay.
So it is +1, right? So the bonus is +1.
Yeah.
AC bonus is it 6? It stays 6 because the
Right.
+1 automatically. Yep.
No,
Goes
it's 7.
I know, but that's
Oh, I see.
Bonus
Okay,
+1,
yeah.
You- yeah, exactly. The max dex bonus will change.
Yep. Goes to 4.
Okay, so for the mithril breastplate, we'll do that one first, and then we'll do yours, right? The check penalty is going to drop.
Yep.
What's that go down to?
It goes to -1, except for the agile should automatically take care of the others. Everything goes to -1, except for acrobatics and athletics, because the agile makes those 1 less. So they go to 0.
Okay, so you'll have to
Adjust those myself.
adjust those manually. Okay. Spell failure chances. I don't think it applies to you, so it doesn't really worry about it. Aura it is fate conjuration, fate abjuration. Pardon me. Caster level is going to be 5. All right, cool. I think that does it. Weight doesn't change, or does it? Yeah, we've got the weight already.
No, but the way to think is half.
Half, so
Okay.
12.5.
All right, now I'll look it up. Got
Okay.
my book here somewhere.
Yeah, I'll let you change it. Let's get in there for, and I'll take the +1 breastplate off your sheet.
I did.
Okay. Yeah, I added one on just so I can see what the guts of it look
Oh,
like.
I
So
see.
you
Okay.
can open it up and look at it. All right.
All right.
Let's see. Alexis's armor. Where are you here?
I think I got it all right. We'll make sure. It's good to double check.
Okay.
+1 mithril breastplate. That's what you went with?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. $15 armor check penalty 1. Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. So I just have the 1 to fix on the ride instead of 4.
Yeah, that's perfect. Is anybody else looking for anything in particular?
All right. Sorry, guys. It took all that time. For
Oh,
me
it's
to
okay.
fix my character.
No worries.
Not a big deal. They'll appreciate it when they're not
Well, I
bleeding.
appreciate it because I can move 30 feet now.
Yeah. Both you
How
can.
is it? Why is that?
It's considered light armor.
It's considered light armor because it's mithril.
Well, that's interesting because the write-up didn't say.
Yeah, when you get mithril armor, it's automatically 1 category
Yeah.
lighter.
I knew that, but I didn't apply that to this. So, because it says at the bottom, speed 30, 20. So that changes to 30.
Yes.
That's that why I did this. I mean, I didn't like going just 20. So, yay.
Is Darcel
All that-
going to buy himself some armor or anything like that?
Well, Darcel could use the old breastplate that Rampa
Nope.
was not using
Can't.
anymore.
Like he sold
does-
it.
Well,
I
yeah,
sold it. That was how I was able to buy this one.
yeah.
Mine's an upgrade.
Well, thinking either magic armor or yeah, but maybe a run out of cures, and you guys keep
Oh,
getting hurt, so maybe a wand of cure lights or cure mediums might be a prudent thing to do.
Okay. A wand of cure light is fully charged, 675 with
Oh, yeah,
the
here. Yeah,
with the
yeah.
discount.
That's right. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Let's throw that on there. Wand.
oh. So why is it counting my shield now?
What's the check penalty on your shield?
Well, it's not the check. It's the actual AC. It just disappeared.
Oh, you have to equip it.
Yeah. I didn't unequip it.
Let's see here.
Oh, it got changed to carry.
Oh,
What
okay.
happened
Yeah,
there?
it happens. Yep. Equip it. It should show up. Armor.
Nope.
Shield. Okay, let's just unequip it, then equip it. Let's see here. Okay. Must be something in the guts of the item. Let's have a look here.
It was working. Now it's not. I can put a number in the combat page.
Yeah, just put a number in the combat page. You know why? It's because it's not set up like a normal shield is
Okay.
on the items. If I put like a shield, like a magic shield, +1 heavy steel shield, I'll drag that onto your sheet and then I'll identify it, and you can open it up and see how it looks. +1 heavy steel shield should be right at the very top. There we go. So that if you open up that +1 heavy steel shield and open it up, you'll see it has a different set of.
Oh.
So maybe under type, type, if you put in armor.
The one I have doesn't have any of these. It says armor and weight, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Mithril.
I'll just adjust this one.
Just want to see what happens if I do this. There we go. I think no. Yeah. Okay. See if shield matters. Yeah. Okay. So if you have armor, it goes like that, which is weird because it's a shield bonus, not an armor bonus.
So I'll just take the one you gave me and apply it, and then get rid of the other one.
Oh, subtype shield. There you go. Shield, +1 shield, heavy steel, mithril. Yeah, there you go. You keep that on your sheet. Get rid of the other one.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
didn't know there was a type and a subtype. There we go. Yeah.
So the weight is not correct.
Oh, okay. Well, you can open it up and fix it up for you.
So it weighs half as much. And I think the regular breastplate was 25.
Yeah, 25 pounds, I think. So 12 and a half.
Yep.
So 12 and a half and 7 and a half. 20 pounds altogether for armor and shield. It's pretty solid. Can't beat that.
Those that are using shields.
You can't go wrong with mithril. In Wrath of the Righteous, that's my guy's all decked out in mithril. So he's no ride check penalties. Wrath of the Righteous doesn't have a nice DM that makes sense of...
All right, that's fixed.
All right, awesome.
So 25 AC under normal circumstances, and then +3 when fighting defensively. It's 28.
28. How's your touch AC?
Touch is 14.
All right, noted.
It's always going to be low on a heavy armor character. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
You change if you ever buy a Tavern Ray, you can call it Scorching Ray's Bar and Grill. Or Hellfire Rays.
All that improved it by 3, but
it's a big 3. More. Yeah, it's a big
that's
3.
15%.
Yeah, that's a big 3.
And all with that improvement, my speed is 30 instead of 20, so I'm not lagging behind the group. And my armor check penalty as a whole went down
by a lot.
So, yeah. So even though the AC itself only went up 3, which is good, got a lot of other benefits too.
All right, guys, we're creeping up on 11 o'clock. I'll leave the room open for a little bit in case you guys want to adjust anything else or buy anything else or spend anything else. But what we'll do is, you guys think you want to head to Magnimar next week?
I don't think there's anything else to find here. If we can't find anything from the cult, if there doesn't seem to be anything around the cult, there's nothing to keep us here. And we know there's things in Magnimar, so yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll say, maybe you say that you spend a couple days investigating and you come up with nothing and you set out for Magnimar on the 8th of Neth and you arrive on the 10th of Neth, putting that as... Oh,
good. We didn't run into anything. That's even better.
Yeah, we don't need to do any wandering encounters or anything like that.
Well, only if it gives us 500 XP each.
In Magnimar. All right. So you're going to get to Magnimar. You're probably going to arrive via the Lost Coast Road, which I think I've sent the map out. It's up here is the gate. That's where you will be coming in. Would you want to hire a guide, or I guess maybe Alandrill might know his way around the city. He doesn't know where Foxglove Manor is, but he can maybe make some quick inquiries to get you to the relative, maybe get you to the neighborhood. You can look around. Is there any other place that you want to look around for?
We need a base, so we got to find an inn.
Got to find an inn. Okay. Definitely, I'll look at the map overnight or over the week. I've got all the Magnimar stuff. I just don't think I have it for Fantasy Grounds. I've had that Magnimar book forever. I've got the Magnimar one and the Corvosa one. So I'll take a look through it, and we'll find you something in this general vicinity.
Okay.
So I'm showing on my screen that Rampa's AC is 15. That's not accurate.
No, it also shows it for some reason. It also hasn't applied the -1 to armor class penalties. So I'll do miscellaneous -1s for those,
Okay.
like ride check.
Let's see. It's
And,
probably in the
swim.
probably in the guts of the item, the way something is, or maybe it's not equipped.
Should be 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see if Rampa's got. Let's check your inventory here.
6.
Oh, you have it carried, not equipped. There's
Oh,
your-
I see. Okay.
Yeah, you got to equip it.
Oh, yeah. I had the other one equipped.
So now should be 22.
Should be 24.
Well, you're missing something.
The ring, perhaps.
Yeah, the bonus for shield is ring
Yep.
+2.
Yep.
There we go. 24. Dodge
Okay.
and miscellaneous.
And I've taken the armor check penalty that I was applying myself back off.
All right, cool.
It has now. It now applies.
What's the
didn't get it.
the bonus from under miscellaneous? Do you know what that's for?
Miscellaneous. Where is it? Under.
Under I'm looking at your armor class combat sheet. We've got armor 7, shield 2 from the ring, dodge 1, then miscellaneous 1.
It's under combat.
Do you have a ring of protection or?
No. I have a trait that allows me to get +1 to my armor class if I'm wearing medium or heavy armor.
Boom! There it is. 24.
It was a great trait.
Yep. All right, there you go.
Since you can only take that at the beginning.
All right, guys. We've got find us an inn, find us Foxglove's Manor. Anything else you'd want to do? You got to Magnimar, just so I can kind of be prepared a little bit. Doing a big city is a little bit different than running a small town with a tour here and there.
I guess we can also look to see if there's any work we can get in there.
Oh, we would want to talk to the authorities to turn in that bounty, which we simulated already.
There
Yeah.
you go. Excellent. Okay, and then
And we
maybe
can
have
find
a
out from there if there's anything else they want. Yeah, sure.
exactly, or there's something else going on or anything like that.
Yep.
What we'll do is
Sorry about that.
who's our face for the group?
We have a paladin, and you ask that.
Let's
Well, Sasha has a higher charisma.
who's got the
what am I
best
at?
dip,
18.
who's
Oh,
got the-
diplomacy.
yeah, let's get
Yep.
some diplomacy checks going.
4.
For talking to the cops, I'm gonna give you a +2 bonus because of Hemlock's little writ.
Oh, good, because I'm a
Alexis is
+1.
13 diplomacy.
Okay,
13? There you
Yeah.
go.
I thought you had the highest before, that's all.
yeah. Let's see. Sasha's got a I think just maybe one rank in it, or just his normal charisma.
Yeah, I'm not very charismatic. Go for it, Mr. 13.
Am I rolling now?
Yeah, you can roll. I just want to. I want to
Okay.
prepare how much information to give you
I
and that kind of stuff.
turned off the character sheet, so just give me a second. I just need
Of
to.
course.
I'm still in the game. I just need to bring up the character sheet. And,
No problem.
Oh, well,
And just add 2 to it.
Okay. What's the 2 for? Just
For Sheriff Hemlock's writ of
that's right.
introduction, and hey, these guys are working on something for the good people of Sandpoint.
not terrible.
Don't forget,
all right.
we have badges. So
That's right. All right,
Okay,
excellent.
just one last thing.
Yes.
I noticed that even though it's agile, it has not added the +1 to the acrobatics and climb.
No, it won't.
it's-
You have to add that
no.
manually.
Yep, that's fine. I will do that. I'll do it now while I remember. Okay. Now let's see if I click there. What do I get? I get what I need to. Yep. Okay,
right.
now because there were no penalties on those 2 particular ones.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's why it's agile. It cost me 200 for that.
Excellent.
But I figured it's 200 well spent if you don't have to. The times and that +1 is a matter of climbing or
Oh yeah,
acrobatics in particular.
yeah, for sure. That's a cheap add-on too.
Yep. That's what I thought. Okay.
All right, so we got a 28. We got a place to stay, and we've got Foxglove's Manor and some information. Okay, excellent. That gives me a good place to start.
Alrighty.
All right, we see you, ladies. And what's that?
There are landmarks in town, right, that are Thessalonian origin that's known?
There are some that are Thessalonian in origin and that is known. In particular, the Ire Span, which is if you look over here on the map. I was going to try to draw a circle, but I drew an arrow instead. This area is a gigantic bridge that
It collapsed.
yeah, definitely collapsed. It went miles out into the Varisian harbor.
You can see the pylons that are still left there. Those little circles, those are
Yeah.
pylons
Exactly. And
from
then
the bridge.
and then underneath the bridge, Alan Drill tells you this, that underneath the bridge is so big, it's like perpetually night under there. They called that the shadow something or other.
Well, might
I
be worth
guess
checking
Underdark
out,
was already taken.
Yeah, exactly. They call it the underbridge, but I thought they called it something else. They just call it the shadow. Okay, there we go. So there's that. Then there's a whole bunch of monuments. Magnimar is known as the City of Monuments. A lot of these monuments date back to perhaps Thessalonian times. Some others are fairly recent creations dedicated to the Imperial Lords. That's another group of gods and goddesses that are, I think they're the chaotic outer alignment, outer planes. Not too well versed with them. A lot of Azada gods and stuff like that.
Just one thing.
Yes.
The library in Sandpoint was pretty extensive. Can we do any history checks before we leave on Thessalonia and Magnimar?
Sure.
That may give us a better background for the whole thing.
Thessalonia is not really well known. I mean, you guys are kind of the first ones to sort of be piecing this kind of stuff together. This is the way that the whole campaign was set up. It's like a campaign of not only of finding bad guys and stuff like that, but you look, hey,
Uncovering history.
yeah, uncovering history. So they know the word Thessalonian, and they know that these monuments are probably linked to them. They really don't know much about them. The same as Broderick Quenk really didn't know much about the lighthouse kind of thing that he described as probably a weapon. He really can't really tell you anything more about that. There are some monuments in here that they think might be Thessalonian, and some might be ancient Varisian. Some might have been built by imperial spirits. But I think there's like 10 or 12 different monuments that if you perform a certain site or certain ritual in front of, you get a bonus for during the day.
Okay. Does they know of any of them? Never mind the Thessalonian. Uh, would they have anything on ancient Varissia? Any of those monuments?
Yeah. Whatever the rituals are and stuff like that. Is that something you
Yeah.
want to? Okay. Yeah, they would definitely and that and the little library of Aurora might have a few of them too. I mean, they're pretty specific stuff where you spend 2 hours doing exercises in front of this statue or something like that. You might get a bonus +1 to CMD or something like that.
Yeah, no, and that's good. It just as a matter of if we had time, we had a couple of days when we were there that we would research everything we know about we can on Magnimar. And if the Thessalonian background is too far back, is there the more recent things that may have more items on it would help us out when we get there.
Yeah, there's definitely, and you maybe get like a little guidebook to Magnimar or something like that, and then Alendro has some local knowledge.
Okay.
I don't think anybody else has spent any significant time in Magnimar,
Yeah.
as according
Tourist.
to
The, Alexis has her a lot wide-eyed at everything, right?
yeah. This is a huge city. It's like 40,000 people in Magnimar. It's probably, if you haven't been here before, it's probably the biggest city you've ever been to. So,
Oh yeah, I came from a small place, so Sandpoint was kind of big for me.
yeah, so you got Magnimar here. You've got Corvosa along the coast to the east. Is also
Carmagia.
yeah. Caramaga is it's like this, but it is on acid. That's the polite way to say it. It's crazy town. Anything goes, but not everything goes. And then Riddleport is kind of like pirate town to the north. Those are the four major cities of Varissia. And Magnimar and Corvosa are the most civilized of the two, and they're kind of rivals. The people in Magnimar are expats from Corvosa who moved to Magnimar to get away from the Chelish taint in Corvosa, because the history is this area was settled by people from Cheliax, who then became devil worshippers to restore order for their empire that was crumbling. So you had people who paid homage to, like, say, Asmodeus or some of the other, what are they called? Devil princes or devil lords. It's a major part of their religion. They're like devil binders and the contracts and stuff like that. That's what Cheliax devolved into. And the people in Corvosa at the time didn't like that so much, so they moved over here to where all these monuments were, and they founded Magnimar. I'm not sure the history, whether it was a couple of 100 years ago or 100 years ago. But since then, because of the absence of Cheliax in Magnimar's ruling government, the city has flourished and grown to even probably surpass Corvosa. It's kind of like the light of the coast.
The light of our light.
I'm pretty sure there's a fairly major temple to Saran Ray. I'm pretty sure there's a fairly major temple to Iomade. I think there is a newly opened Pathfinder Society Lodge, if anybody has an interest in that. I don't know how much history. It might have just been formed or just about to be formed. I would have to research that. If anybody was looking to join the Pathfinder Society.
Damn goody two shoes. No.
And there's like a dozen other major temples and shrines and
I guess there'd be some interest in visiting the temple of Cern, right? Why not, right?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, we can all check with our various temples. I think we have several different factions represented, and see if what we can get on what's happening local from them,
Okay,
as
definitely.
well as Alundrel's local knowledge, and I think Relatuti has good local knowledge too.
Yep. All right, excellent. We will pick it up there next week. Then the investigation begins.
So it does.
Awesome. 2 weeks from now, I got a business thing. I won't be on, but next week's great.
Gotcha, Alex.
So we'll have to kill everything next week.
Yep. Kill it all. Kill it all dead.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Thanks a lot again.
All right.
Take care.
Later.
Night, everybody.
Yeah.
Night.